Today I'm with John Carver, who's the superintendent of schools at Van Meter Schools. They are currently in their first year with a one-to-one initiative. And my first question for John is, why did your school become a one-to-one school?
The bottom line is that we want our students at Van Meter to be the best prepared students on the planet. We started 4 years ago looking at what things do we need to do differently to prepare our kids so that they could think, lead, and serve not only in Iowa, not only in the United States, but globally. As a result of that, it was determined that embedding technology into instruction and having the kids to think differently was the key to go.
Okay, great. What impact have you seen thus far? It's just the beginning of the school, but what have you seen thus far with students?
With students, well, I think we've had it in operation for 30 days. And some of the things that we've seen is that as soon as the computers were rolled out, kids came to school early. They were seated around the building with their laptops on, online, doing iChat. As I shared with you, Nick, we had a contest locally with the TV news as far as being on the game of the week, and so many votes got you to be the game of the week on the local news. That we were in competition with 5 other schools, 1A, 2A schools in Iowa. There was something like 200,000 votes cast online, and that Van Meter had 44% of those votes, which shows you the connectedness and the power of Van Meter. The other thing too is that we do academic review every 2 weeks. Students that have 2 Ds or 1 F are put on a notice list for the next 2 weeks. They're ineligible. And during our first cycle this year, we only had but 3 kids, 3 special ed students that were on the academic review list. So we see this as powerful. We're still on the front end side, but we've stepped through the looking glass, and kids at Van Meter, the teachers at Van Meter, and even the parents in the community are now thinking differently.
How would you say it's affected student engagement?
We're doing walkthroughs at Van Meter with the administrative team, myself, the principals, and the director of teaching and learning. And when we go into classrooms, we are seeing more engagement. We're still trying to reach consensus whether or not it's just the new way of thinking or is it the computer. But again, we're seeing more engagement, more student engagement, more students on task, asking questions.
Great.
Okay?
Thank you for your time today.
You're welcome.